Right, gentlemen, now we are going to talk about PGT. Now, PGT is a group task. That's why it is known as progressive group task. Now, what does this mean? This means this task comprises of a set of 4 obstacles, starting from a very simple one, and as you go, the others are not so simple. That is why it is called progressive. Now, what becomes important in progressive group task? First and foremost, in group task is your contribution. Now, when we talk about contribution, what does it mean? Contribution has got 2 elements. Number 1, your mental contribution as well as your physical contribution. Now, what does mental contribution mean? Mental contribution means your ideas and level of ideas. आपने स्ट्रक्चर देख लिए हैं, आपको पता है कि आपके पास हेल्पिंग मटेरियल क्या है. नाउ with the given helping material, how best you make use of the structures which are there on the ground in PGT, how best your ideas are workable. That is your contribution. And that is, one is the giving of ideas, which is mental, and then physically doing it becomes the practical part, the physical part of it. And if you can contribute mentally and physically, तो उसको हम बोलेंगे ये तो सोने में सुहागा. Nothing like it. But to be on the positive side in PGT, if you can contribute mentally or physically, is still you are very much on track. So that becomes important. At the same time, your level of application. बहुत से कैंडिडेट ये सोचते हैं कि हमने टास्क कर ली है. टास्क कर ली is not that important. What becomes important is कि how you have done it. How was your approach? Because at times what happens, you might have done something, right? It was workable, but not acceptable. There is a difference. So you must try to understand that. What you are doing is acceptable or not. Just to give you an example. Suppose आप प्लैंक ले रहे हो और आपने प्लैंक मान लो फिनिश लाइन पे रखा और एक कैंडिडेट ने उसको पकड़ लिया क्योंकि उसकी ताकतवर है. उसने एक साइड से प्लैंक को पकड़ा और एक साइड जो प्लैंक को जमीन पर रख दिया फिनिश लाइन के बाहर. So it is the muscle power that is being used to achieve the aim. Well, it was workable, but it is not acceptable because you are using manual force. So that you must keep in mind. After all, I am trying to see the combination of the helping material, the structures and your idea. So keep this aspect in mind, and you should be a very active participant all the time to make a mark, particularly in a task like PGT.